Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm playing some more VGC Regulation F on the VGC Regulation F Ranked Ladder, and I am going to be using this really cool Galarian Moltres team today. So this team was created by somebody in the community who goes by Slid Gaming, and I actually used the earlier version of this team a bunch on stream to just kind of test it, and then we came up with some ways to optimize it, and so this is kind of, at least for now, this is kind of the team's final form, and it does utilize the absolute classic sword and shield combination of Comfy and Galarian Moltres. However, usually when you see these two together, it would be that weakness policy on the Moltres, but we are actually Citrus Berry with Nasty Plot, on the Moltres. And we have Draining Kiss, Floral Healing, Helping Hand, and the Taunt on the Comfy, rockin' the Rocky Helmet as well. We do have the Ogre Pawn, the Incineroar, the Assault Vest, Terra Fairy, Raging Bolt, and then we do have the Tornadus. And the part of the Tornadus that I am blocking is, this Tornadus is running both Rain Dance and Sunny Day. So this Tornadus, the whole idea of Tornadus is just to be disruptive to your opponent's gameplay, if that makes sense. So if they want the rain, we're setting the sun. If they want the sun, we're setting the rain. Or we can use either of the weathers to our advantage. If we want to set the sun for our Raging Bolt for the photosynthesis, or to boost Flare Blitz. If we want to set the rain so we have 100% accurate Bleak Winds and our Ivy Cudgels go nuts, then we can do that as well. So the Tornadus is really here just kind of to be disruptive to the opponent. And this team, I will say, this team is definitely built around the Moltres, and I'm really excited to use Moltres. However, you don't have to, it's not only a Moltres team. You definitely don't have to bring the Moltres here. You can easily go Ogre Pawn, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Tornadus, or any combination of the other 5 mons, and you still have plenty of support, and you still have plenty of damage output as well. So I'm super excited to see what this Moltres can do, so without further ado, let's hop into some games. Alrighty, jumping into game number 1, we do have the Gouging a Goat team out here. Okay. What do I like into the gouging? Usually into something like this, I would bring the Incineroar, but I think even without Incineroar... Sorry, that's not what I wanted to say. King Gambit by itself is very scary, right? And if I'm boosting it with Incineroar, that just gets worse and worse. So it kind of depends, what is my opponent going to lead here? What do they want to lead? I think I kind of want to lead this. I think I could happily lead this. I definitely do want the Comfy. I like the Raging Bolt, but I feel like this is a game where I could very easily want to go for the Terra on my Moltres, and if I go for the Terra on my Moltres, Raging Bolt is just kind of, can't really do very much to the Rillaboom, kind of gets bodied by the Dragon type, gets bodied by the Fairy type, and gets bodied by the Ground type, so I don't think this is a game for Raging Bolt. I don't think so. Is it super weird to bring late game Tornadus? I kind of think late game Tornadus maybe can go in. Maybe I should even lead Tornadus, but I'm gonna go late game Tornadus. I don't think that's the, I'm not sure that that's the play here, I'll be honest with you. I am not sure that that's the play here, but I think Tornadus is my best option. I think the other option really and truly could have been late game Incineroar, just trusting that I would take out their Gambit, or that I could get my Incineroar in at an opportune time where I wouldn't be boosting the Gambit. Okay, pretty much the lead I expected, and I am completely fine with that. So when I see this lead, I think one of the big questions I have is the Gambit Assault Vest, do they have the coverage moves? Are they running 2 dark moves and Swords Dance Protect, or are they running 2 dark moves and maybe they're Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, and maybe they have Iron Head? That is what I don't really know here. I'm gonna Nasty Plot. I'm gonna Nasty Plot, and I'm actually gonna swap into Comfy, and this feels reasonably safe. I feel like they want to Howl here, but they could also go for Breaking Swipe. Howl, I do think, is worst case scenario. But I think Moltres is pretty bulky, so I do think that the Moltres... Okay, they do Howl. So I do think the Moltres should be able to take anything here. And we can get our plot up. Okay, slower than the Gouging, faster than the... and you kowtow into that spot. Yep. That did so much damage. Bro, that's a resistant hit! Don't you know what a resistant hit is? Like, gosh darn! Okay, I think that should answer the question, though, and I think that's probably Black Glasses. I'm gonna go Helping Hand here. I could go Draining Kiss. That is a little tempting. That is a little tempting, so that's what I'm gonna go for here. They're gonna Terra. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be Terra Fairy. One of these Mons is going Terra Fairy here. Okay. Okay. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, I think. We do get our little kiss off. Okay, that's actually not that bad of damage, really and truly. That heals us up pretty nicely. They do Heat Crash into the Comfy. Comfy is very gone, but they take a little bit of recoil. Okay, and that means our Moltres should live. Because that means they're not going for Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. So we do get our little Fiery off. Okay, I mean, that was no damage. I mean, but we do get a flinch. We do get that flinch! Okay. I think I go Tornadus here. I think I do go Tornadus. I'm gonna go Tailwind, and I'm gonna go Fiery Wrath again. And that's the thing about Fiery Wrath, right? Like, just like Rock Slide, we do have flinch chances. We do 100% have flinch chances. I could also go Air Slash here. Last two, okay. Is there a world they can pick up 2 KOs here? Yeah, I'm gonna Tailwind, and I'm gonna go Air Slash. I think a case can be made. Okay, you do Sucker Punch. Okay, we're good. We get our little Air Slash off. That's huge damage. And you Heat Crash. That's a dub. Oh! Okay. And we're alive. We are big alive. Okay. So here I am gonna Fiery Wrath. And I'm gonna Rain Dance. Yeah, I'm gonna Fiery Wrath and Rain Dance here. Okay. That is absolutely fine by me. Do you Sucker Punch? You don't Sucker Punch. Okay. So I kind of wish I attacked there, but this should still be... Oh, you did. Okay, fantastic. Okay, okay. Sorry, I forgot. For some reason, I forgot the order that went in. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna Fiery Wrath, and I'm gonna swap in my Ogerpon. I know it feels weird. In my heart, it feels weird to save a 15 HP Tornadus, but let me look at the team real quick again. Tailwind, I feel like could come in so handy. And I don't want to just get Sucker Punched and lose my Mon for no reason, you know? So let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swap in my Ogerpon. It was a shame to lose Comfy. It really was a shame to lose Comfy, how I did, but I didn't want to swap anything into that Heat Crash. Sucker Punch, again, into nothing, fantastic. And we get our Fiery. I think should do enough to KO. Yeah. Okay, so we do. Moltres gets the double! KO! Let's go. Okay. And Moltres still mildly healthy. Mildly healthy, and we haven't Terra'd yet. And sitting at +2. So let's see what the last two mons are. I think we have... It's either 2 more turns or 1 more turn of Tailwind. Flutter, okay. And is it Rillaboom? Landorus. Interesting! Okay. That is extremely interesting. A case could be made to Terra either of my mons here, I think. I'm gonna Fiery Wrath and I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel. Into the Flutter. Ooh. Ooh. Are you serious? No, I was in such a good spot! Welcome on in to game 2. I'm keeping that first game in here. You know what? I'm keeping that first game in here. We were in an incredible spot. Plus, I don't have time to do another full 3 games because we were so far in that game. We were in an incredible spot. We had a full health. They had no priority, and we had our full health Ogerpon. We were going to get +1 Spadef so that we would have lived any 2 attacks, and, like, we still had a plus, like, aside from attacking my own mons, I really think we were going to have that game. Plus, if they stall out my Tailwind and they pick up if they stall out my Tailwind and they pick up a... If they stall out my Tailwind, then I still can get Tailwind because I saved the Tornadus. So I'm not gonna call it a win, but I'm gonna leave it in here, and I felt very good about how I played that game. I genuinely feel very, very good about how I played that game, but my Switch has been doing that more and more. Who the hey knows? Who the hey knows? Okay. Let's see what I want to do here, though, because this is a very interesting game. I really dislike the bridge matchup. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I really dislike the bridge matchup here. I am going to go Moltres, though. I think I want to do some combination of this and not timeout, but I think a real case... I think I probably should have gone with the Raging Bolt. I think I probably should have gone the Raging Bolt, but I will say the bridge matchup is not kind. Is really, really not kind. If I lose... Especially because they have Wide Guard, or potential, sorry, I should say they have potential Wide Guard on their Pelipper. So it's... Yeah, okay, well, well, the good news here is Sunny Day. Is Sunny Day. I'm gonna Sunny Day a Nasty Plot. I'm gonna get real greedy here. And hope that they go for the electric move. Which will be a problem in the future. Yeah, I just don't think I can slow them down. Even with this, I just don't think it slows them down enough. We get our Sunny Day, which is fantastic. Let me see if they go Wide Guard here. They go Weather Ball. Okay, I mean, it's a Fire-type move now. Still boosted, so we still take a lot of damage. We get our plot. Okay, so good to note, Moltres is slower than the Innate. Perfect. Is slower than the Pelipper, but faster than the Archuludon. Archuludon, if you will. Probably have to Terra here. Okay, are they gonna Wide Guard? This right here is the problem. And I will Tailwind. Let's see if they Wide Guard. I will say, this does seem like a bit of a tough matchup, to be honest. Because I can't really just go... I can go for the single target move, but I'm just going to be doing so little damage that I'm willing to risk it here. I am willing to risk it, so let's see. They either Wide Guard or they don't. It's that simple. They don't. Very nice. We still don't do very much damage, but we do have flinch chances, so I'll take it. Okay, they do Tailwind. They're probably gonna Wide Guard next turn. So if they do okay, they do KO that mon, so I do get to bring my Comfy in here, which doesn't feel terrible. I would assume they Wide Guard. I'm actually gonna Air Slash, and I'm gonna believe in Comfy. I'm gonna believe in Comfy. I think that this is gonna KO. I think this is gonna KO right here, right now. Oh. I really called this wrong. Maybe they don't have Wide Guard. Maybe they don't guard widely. Oh my gosh, I could have gotten a Dark move off into that. Oh my gosh, that's nutty to me. That is absolutely nutty to me. Okay. Unfortunate, but at least, okay, we do see the Rocky Helmet. At least we get a flinch chance. I don't know. At least we get a flinch chance. So maybe no Wide Guard, and they do Flash Cannon. Okay. So we are immediately in a 2v4 situation. Let's see if we can get a little comeback going on right here. Probably not. I just think the bridge matchup is terrible. Is absolutely terrible. And they have really good protections for their bridge as well. I kind of want a Nasty Plot again, but I don't think that's correct. I'm going to Spiky Shield. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to Spiky Shield. I need to keep my Mon alive here. They could go after the Moltres. Well, we'll see. Okay, Sinistcha withdraws. What swaps in? Pelipper. Okay, so we do get to take out the Pelipper, which feels really nice. They are setting up their Rain again. Yeah, I think this one, I just don't know what the correct play into this matchup is. We still get our Fiery Wrath off, which feels good. Okay, that's good. Okay, wait, we're doing some damage. We are doing some damage, and again, we have flinch chances. The chances are there. Show it to me. I know you want to. Show it to me. There it is. Okay. Okay. Sinistcha comes back in. They heal up. Okay. We probably need to rely on flinches here. They have not Terra'd yet. Okay. Do they Terra? What do they Terra their Sinistcha into? Could be water type, could be fire type. Like, I just don't know. Is the thing. I might have to roll a crit. I really might have to roll a crit here. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Nope. Nope. I probably should have followed Mead then. In that case, I should have followed Mead. We do get a Fiery off. Okay, we do KO the Sinistcha. Yeah, I think if I follow Mead here... I think we had shots. I needed to follow me, though. I did need to follow me. Yep, they do Electro Shot. I don't think there's any chance we live this. Let's see. I don't think there's any chance, though. Are they at +2 right now? Sorry, well, +3 now? Oh my god. Yeah, we kind of ate. I still think I should have followed Mead. We kind of ate. Okay. Now they're pretty low. We did pick up 2 KOs. Count them 2. Okay. We don't have Tailwind anymore. They don't have Tailwind anymore. And they bring out who? Okay. I don't know what this Mon wants to go for. I have to follow me here, though. I go Fiery and follow me. I think always. Yeah. Yes. Because if they go for a water move, we get to absorb it. Okay, they do Terra here. What is the Terra? Who are you Terraing? What is the Terra? It is there for Alligator. Is it Fairy? It's Dragon. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's neat. Honestly, Feraligatr looks kind of great with the Dragon Tear on his little head. But we for sure pick up 1 KO here. Okay, the Aqua Jet, yeah. No. Nope. We got, that's why I went for the Follow Me. Because we got that Water Absorb. We pick up, oh. Oh, nice, okay. So we do end up picking up the Archaludon. Okay, whew. I still think this matchup is scary. And I think it could have been different. I'm just gonna Follow Me again. I think it could have been different. They're gonna cancel. If they went, the turn where they didn't go for a Wide Guard, and they swapped in their Sinistcha, that was a really good turn from them. I just really thought that they were gonna Wide Guard, and I just did not want to play. I really, really, really did not want to play into the Wide Guard. I didn't want to play into the Wide Guard play at all. So that one, even though I still think it's scary, that one did feel pretty good. Genuinely, that I feel like I played that one. I really called that one turn wrong, but after that, I feel like it was okay. I think the other play my opponent could have gone for, perhaps, is if they went for the Terra on the Sinistcha. Because I think if Sinistcha lives that turn, that starts to get spicy again. Like, whether they heal, whether they go for Trick Room, like, I think that really could have gotten a little spicy in that end game. But 2 games in, let's jump into the final game for today. Alrighty, third and final game of today. We have a threatening game. We got a real threatening game. I really do think Mimikyu is almost criminally underexplored right now. So they do have the Mimikyu as a Trick Room setter. Technically, Flutter can set Trick Room too, so let's not forget that. They do have the Flutter and the Chi-Yu as a fast mode, and they have their Trick Room mode in the Torkoal, the Mimikyu, the Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and the Iron Hands. Okay. This is scary, but this does seem like maybe it's like this. Okay. A case could be made for Tornadus, but I'm not sure Tornadus is worth bringing just to set the rain. Like, it feels like it doesn't do much else, and does kind of get bodied by Flutter and Chi-Yu lead. So I think Moltres plus Incineroar kind of gives me the most here. And I think I do this, but I kind of feel like a real case can be made for the Raging Bolt. So who do I bring? I bring Raging Bolt over who? I feel like I kind of need everybody else. I'll be completely honest. I really feel like I kind of need everybody else. I feel like I kind of need everybody else. Because the one thing is, it's a little bit tough sometimes, I feel like, bringing the Raging Bolt and the Moltres, because I feel like both, in a lot of games, both of those Mons really want to go for the Terra, right? So, and needing to Terra both of them feels bad. So that's why I feel like I shy away from bringing both of them. They actually go Mimikyu hands. Okay. I can absolutely get on board with that. Are you Clear Amulet? If not, we get an Intimidate. Okay, we get the Intimidate. Fantastic. I'm gonna knock off and bring in the Comfy, I think. That might be like too little. I could also Parting. Now I'm gonna knock off and bring in the Comfy. I also could have led with the Comfy. But the Comfy could have been faked out, so the taunt wouldn't have gone off anyway. I don't want Moltres. Okay. It's games like this, I don't want to play too slowly, but I don't want my Moltres to take a ton of damage here. Okay, they're gonna Terra something immediately, which I do think is very good, if I can use it correctly, is very good for me in a matchup like this. Sorry. Okay, take Rocky Helmet damage and eat this super effective fake out. Oh, sorry, the super effective knockoff. Oh my gosh, I am living in their head right now. That's actually insane. They are vested. That is actually nuts. Wow. Wow. Kind of nutty. Okay, I'm gonna Parting Shot off the Mimikyu, in case they want to bring something in. In case they want to bring something in here. I kind of also want to taunt the Mimikyu. They could also bring something in for the Iron Hands. Now I'm gonna Parting Shot the Mimikyu. I'm gonna Parting Shot the Mimikyu and taunt the Mimikyu as well. Okay, close combat. Does that KO? It doesn't, but that's getting dangerous. That is getting dangerous there. We get the little Parting Shot off. So you are sitting at -2 here. I can Floral Healing as well. I could always go for the Floral Healing. But I think here's actually a kind of okay place to get my Moltres back in. They're at -2. They could go for the Fairy move, but we should be able to eat it. Okay, they Will-O-Wisp. Okay. So my taunt's a little bit late, but at least this means they won't be able to Will-O-Wisp my other Mon. Let me get the taunt. I kind of don't want to give them a free swap here. Oh, they're Mental Herb. Oh, neat. Okay. I actually think that is the best item on Mimikyu. 100% absolutely. Okay, how much is a Trick Room? Okay, we have to play this 3. Okay. I don't want to lose my Incineroar. That's the problem with swapping in the Incineroar here. Is I don't want to lose my Incineroar. You know, I wonder... Okay. Again, I don't want to play too slow here. I don't want to play too slow here, so I'm going to Draining Kiss to bust the Disguise. They don't swap. I think I have to hope that I can live a -2 attack from the Mimikyu and a -1 attack here. Okay, we eat our berry. This should be okay. We do eat our berry. You're damaged a little bit by recoil. We get to go into Berserker range. Mimikyu is -2, so I should be able to eat anything that the Mimikyu wants to do. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so now we're at +2. We're at +2, we pick up at least 1 KO, okay. I do think that was a little sloppy. I had a better turn. I had a better turn, and the better turn was to swap in my Incineroar for my... My better turn was to swap in my Incineroar and Floral Healing. On the swap in. But I do pick up a KO, which does feel good. I should be able to stall out Trick Room. Two more turns. Yep. Huh. I wonder if I make that play now. I'll Draining Kiss for a little bit of chip damage here, but I think this whole game, that last turn can be pointed to, and I should have made the other play. I should have 100% made that other play there. The good news is they did Terra and we did not Terra. They do Erupt. Boom. Okay. Okay. So this next turn, though, I do have a play. Unless they are Covert Cloak. Unless they are Covert Cloak on the Torkoal. They will be -3. We easily live anything that they do with the Mimikyu. So we Fake Out and Fiery Wrath here. And it's the last turn of Trick Room, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. I don't want to Terra yet. I might need to Terra my Ogre Pawn later. If they're Covert Cloak, it's just GG. If they're a Covert Cloak, nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. They didn't have Giraffe. They don't have Psychic Terrain. So this feels like an okay play, but I'm kind of mad. I had the play in my head. I had the play I wanted to go for in my head. I just didn't get it. They do swap, so we get to see their last Mon. It's Ursaluna. Okay. This is winnable. Possibly. But it's getting close. It's getting close, but we're good. We go for our Fiery. Huge damage. And Trick Room should be over. So I'm just gonna, I think I just always Flare Blitz the Ursaluna and Fiery. Torkoal comes out. Yep, okay. Again, I wish I went for the other play. I think we would have just, like, won. But I worry if my opponent had played it aggressive and had swapped in one of their Mons. I still think it's fine, honestly. Okay, let me just make sure. Trick Room, no? Okay, perfect. Okay, they do a Vacuum Wave. I actually thought they were gonna have Vacuum Wave. Something in my head told me that they were gonna have Vacuum Wave. We still get to pick up the KO, and we still get to go for the Terra on our Ursaluna. I just like, for some reason, I was like, this is gonna be Vacuum Wave. I probably should have protected. I guess to make sure they don't have Vacuum Wave, I should have protected there. There should be 2 more turns of Sun. So I'm going to protect this turn. This is actually going to be a very close game. The Vacuum Wave, my bad play, plus the Vacuum Wave did make it close. I was like, the way that they come back is the Vacuum Wave. 2, yep. I'm going to Spiky Shield here, and I'm not going to Terra. I want to see if they have the Grass move. I haven't seen a Torkoal with the Grass move in so long. The Earth Power, okay. I am going to Terra in that case. Because regardless, we are still at +1. Yeah. They might be specs. They might be specs, but I just don't know. So I would rather get my +1 Spadef. I'd rather get my +1 Spadef here and the power increase so that I can go for the bonk. Let's see how much this bonk does in the Sun, but like I said, this is the last turn of Sun, so however much we do this turn, we're gonna do more next turn when there's no Sun. We get our little bonk off, and this is exactly the reason I wanted to save the Terra. I think I also... Oh, that's doing way too much. Yeah, okay. I think I also, that's no damage. They did get the Spadef drop, though. I probably also could have gone for the Terra on my Moltres earlier. Yeah, they're gonna cancel. I think I really could have gone for the Terra on my Moltres earlier. However, so that I was taking less damage, and that also honestly would have been fine, because if we were taking less damage from the Mimikyu, then we wouldn't have been in range of the Vacuum Wave anyway, so it's just like, I probably could have done that as well, but I do think, honestly, swapping to Incineroar and healing myself up would have been a really fun play there, and I would have gotten another Intimidate. That means I would have still had full health, I would have still had my full health Moltres in the back, so I think that would have been a really fun play, because there's no way that they would KO me. That only backfires if they get a crit, but with that, all that being considered, I think the team was really, really fun. I'm so sad that not the last game, that the first game, my whole game just quit out. But like I said, I don't have a ton of time, and I was like really far into that game. I still think it was a really good game, so I'm gonna leave that in there. But I'm gonna say like 2.5 wins for today. I'm gonna say Moltres got 2.5 wins, even though in my heart I want to say 3 wins, but that feels disingenuous. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for all the support on the YouTube. If you did enjoy the content at any time, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, there's definitely none of that. And I do hope everybody has an absolutely amazing day. Okay, that's it from me. Bye!